Guys, what's going on? I got a little friend tonight. She's just hanging out, chilling. I don't know why she hasn't moved, but she hasn't moved. Bobby's getting prepared, guys. He's in the background. He will be here shortly. Oh, welcome Thursday, folks. 10/20/22. It is this month is flew by, man. It's almost over. It's crazy. What's happening, everybody? How's everybody doing? What's up, Craig? RC playing guy. Seth Greenberg, Andy G. What's going on? Got a new kitten in the house, man, and she's just kind of hanging out. Figured she'd have got down by now, but she hasn't. Med Scott, Ken Sprouse, what's going on? Noons, what's up, John? Hey, don't you want to get down? Oh, yeah, get down, whatever. What's happening, Jeff? So cats chill, man. Snow River. What's everybody up to tonight, man? You guys had any flying? Iron Mover, what's going on? Yeah, she's the newest addition to the household, man. She's tiny. Well, not so much anymore, but he said little Bobby. I hear you, Victor. Little Bobby. What's everybody getting into, man? We had a good day of flying Sunday. Bobby and I got some good video, some good footage. We've got. I'll be at noons. That's what Bobby's working on now. I'll be headed down to Tabor City, North Carolina for their flying this weekend. I'll be there tomorrow evening, and we'll be there all weekend. I will be, anyways. Ken Sprouse. Good thing you pointed out the cat. I was gonna ask. Yeah, that's the new little kid hanging out at the house, Ken. Jeff, you should be there, man. It's always a good event. They've got two 70cc airframes they're auctioning, or their pilot drawings, and they've got a GP76 to go with it. Servos. I mean, dude, whoever wins that thing is going to be just ecstatic. I'm going to spend my money. I can promise you that. Don Henry, what's going on? Snow River says it's still too smoky there. Dang. Said he runs. Says working on a Hanger 9 Hellcat. My first retracts. Wish me luck. Hey, Bobby and I have had two of those. I don't care for them. Bobby likes them, but Bobby stuffed in the very first one, man. The elevator come unglued, and man, when that thing hit the ground, it was just like the NTSB out there picking up pieces. It was crazy.
Somebody say my name.
There he is.
What's going on, dude?
What's up, brother? How are you?
What's going on, guys? I heard NTSB and I heard Bobby put one in. I was like, oh man, I put in so many things. Like, how many?
Yeah.
Which airplane were you talking about?
The Hanger 9 Hellcat.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, dude, that was So now it's Andy G's Hellcat.
I won one and ended up selling it to Zach Marshall.
Oh yeah, and he probably flipped it right away.
I think he crashed it. No, he crashed his.
That's right, he did, and then he bought another one, and then he was saying that they were trash, and I was like, man, they're fine. Yeah, they're perfectly fine, man. But yeah, dude, man, what's going on, Jeff, over there at Jeff's Customs? Boom. Man, what is going on, Noons? I checked out a couple of your videos, man. I was watching that the Fox Bat. That video was cool with LJ Hobby Life. That was really nice airplane. I wanted to ask you a question. Is that airplane grass worthy though? Those wheels look kind of tiny, man. They look a little on the small side. What you think there, Jeff?
Fox Bat, it's too small for me, man.
Yeah.
I'm good. That'd be one I'd have to take the wheels off and just toss it.
That would be a good 80, like an 80 millimeter, 90 millimeter. Speaking of 90 millimeter, check out what we got back here, Jeff. Look at this beautiful, Aerofoam Models MiG 17. You know how long I've been waiting for one of these? A long time.
It's a big. Okay. The picture that I've seen with Tom Tabor holding it looks really big, but
Tom Tabor must be short. Because
when I see some pictures of Tom Tabor, he doesn't look very tall.
I was getting ready to say, I think he's probably shorter than I am, because that airplane looks like it's as long as him. But Jeff, I mean, it's not that big. Like, look,
let's look them up.
look, look, Jeff,
Hold
look.
on, hold on, hold on, hold
I
on, hold on,
mean,
hold on.
it's not that big. I have to be gentle too, guys, because I don't have the tail on there. But check this out. These are on sale at Banana Hobby too, man. Super competitive pricing as well. But look how cool that is. I'm excited about that. Hobby King came out with one of these a while ago, and then they stopped making them and they stopped carrying them right when I wanted one. Right, that's my luck. I always get that kind of luck, and so I'm super stoked about this thing. And this one has upgraded servos in there, retracts, nice power system, and everything like that. So, trying to be
Bobby,
gentle.
look, much love for Tom Tabor, but look, he makes that plane look huge.
Yeah, he must be pretty short because I'm telling you, dude. If that's the same plane that I have, that that airplane's gonna make me look tall. But anyway, beautiful airplane. I cannot wait to see it. Ken
Ken
Sprouse says,
Sprouse
I
says,
call
I call
BS.
BS.
Nobody is shorter than Bobby. Ken, I can see the top of your head. What are you talking about? I can see the top of your head, Ken. I've seen you in person. So on a good day, Jeff, I'm like 5'7", with my boots on, I'm like 5'8",
Bobby,
good,
did you see?
good,
Look,
good
we went
strong
to
numbers.
we went to dinner last night for Tracy's birthday, right?
Right.
And I didn't realize how gigantic I am.
Yeah. I mean, you're pretty tall.
Like, hold on.
When you say gigantic, what do you mean? I need you to like define because that could be taken so many ways.
Height wise.
Okay. Yeah, you're tall, dude. You're tall. What are you like 6'2"?
Yeah, 6'3".
Yeah.
Check this out. I didn't realize how much taller I was than everybody.
Yeah.
Bald and all, cuz bald and all.
What is the average height for people these days, right? Back in the 1800s, it was like 5'7". I would have been tall back in those days. Then they started putting steroids in all the food. I don't know. I wonder through evolution, do people just get typically taller? This is not an airplane related question, of course, but
I'm just, fat cornbread fed country boy, man. That's all I am.
it's true. You are country strong, and that's a good
No,
thing.
your
What's
cousin
going
is
on,
country
Hamilton?
strong.
Yeah. My cousin Bobby is definitely country strong, dude. He's just thick. Like they're just thick dudes. Like,
Yeah.
But we're all kind of
What's up,
stuck.
Che?
Che
Can
over
say
there.
what's up to you, man, but not me. It's okay, Che. I got you.
Let's see. Jeff asked about the MiG 25, the 17, no issue. The 25, not a prayer of taking off on the grass.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so too, man. I thought so. I looked at that and I was kind of like, I typically realize that 70 millimeters are not good for grass. That's kind of like our cutoff point, don't you think, Jeff?
Yeah.
Like 80 is what we need. Seth Greenberg, he says, so what's with the Fox bat? I just bought one. Small wheels. So it'll be very, very interesting. But I mean, it's pretty cool.
And it's a 64 millimeter. I mean, not many 64 millimeters I've seen can take off on grass, unless it's like runway specific, fine cut Bermuda. I mean, something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real tight grass.
And that's a twin 64, right? Isn't it?
So it should be okay.
Yeah. I was thinking,
64.
I mean, it'll probably rotate, but I'm telling you, Jeff, dude, this weekend, Jeff and I, man, we flew some dang airplanes, did we not, Jeff?
Dude, yeah, we were there for a while.
We made in, I don't know, what, 3-4 airplanes? We made in the T-45. We made in the Futura V3. We made in the golly,
X-Fly.
what? Yeah, the X-Fly airplane.
Yeah.
So just really cool. Hamilton said, "Very nice MiG." Thanks, man. Dude, it's a really nice looking plane. And it's a 90 millimeter, and it's not nearly as big as what I thought. But Jeff, it's got the air brake at the back.
Okay.
That comes out kind of like the T-45.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, the T-45 is a really nice flyer. Me and Jeff did a speed trial on it, and it's actually pretty quick, isn't it?
It is. It is.
And it flies good.
I tell you what didn't impress me though.
What?
That V3, cuz that V3 didn't impress me.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Everybody's like, "Oh, that Futura V3 is fast. It's faster than the V2." No. Me and Jeff, I got the thing. I flew it, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, it flies very, very good. The gyro inside it makes it fly very, very smooth. It literally goes where you point it and it holds it. It's very, very good. But Jeff, it's not faster than that Viper 90.
I don't think it wants none of that Viper 90, man. But hey, it's just me. It's just me.
Now, I did a maiden flight on it. I put 2 flights, so maybe I need to fly it a little bit more aggressively. But I think the top speed I broke, guys, it was 120. What was it, 125, 128 miles an hour?
120, like 4, I thought.
Yeah. It wasn't much over. So, and that's
we'll have the video coming. Don't worry.
And Guniac, I was just talking to TJ about those FMS engines, the motors. I mean, there's a certain break-in, that you have to do, and they get a little bit faster and faster. I remember Guniac, we were talking about that. So,
well, everybody was talking like it was a Viper killer, but I don't think it is, man. Not flat. I think flat and level, they're probably tit for tat.
Let's see. I just got your message, Noons. Let me see. Noons just dropped some information on me. He said, all right, fair enough. Fair enough. Good stuff.
Mark France says, good evening, guys. Wanted to shout out to the Fire Booty guy. Great guy helping me get with my twin 64 MiG-25.
Sounds like he's talking about Guniac.
Getting a shout out. Yep. David Hogue, I know you guys are having a Halloween event this weekend at JCAC, but I have made prior plans, prior commitment to go to Tabor City. It's a memorial fly-in for Miss Teresa Prince and Mr. Williams. So sorry.
I don't know any of those people.
It's Chris Prince's mom, and then it's Carrie. It's David Williams' dad. Carrie.
Oh, gotta love that. Gotta love the support, man. But yeah, definitely. Let's see. Guniac says it isn't a Viper killer, but it's 80 millimeter and it's hella fast for that size. Yeah, I mean,
I'm glad somebody else has said that it's not a dang Viper killer.
No, it's not. It's not. It literally was. It's fast though, and it flies very, very smooth. It's a great flying airplane. But me and Jeff were expected to be like wowed and blown away, and we just weren't. We were just kind of like, Matter of fact, Jeff, you know what? I got the video if you want to watch. You want to watch it?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I went crazy. It uploaded a video. I'm going to let you guys see and let you guys think. I can't let y'all see the whole thing, but, I can let y'all see enough of it.
Well, go ahead and share that thing, cuz. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. You remember that Bush Baked Beans dog, man? Yeah. I wonder if he's still around. He's probably old as heck by now.
Looks like Steve Connolly's dogs.
He does, yeah. Steve Connolly's got some good dogs, man. And just think, Jeff, he'll be able to bring them out to the field sometime, man, if he chooses to.
We'll see if that changes.
Yeah, probably.
Remember, it's got to be voted upon, Bobby.
Oh, I know.
We can't have a dictatorship. I'm a hush.
Yeah, got to get rid of that. All right. Let's see here. We're going to pull that up. All right. Here, I don't want to show the whole thing. I'm just going to show some snippets of it. But I want to show you, I mean, the thing is such a good flying airplane. It just launches. So here we go. Without further ado, my friends, let's take a look at it, and you can make your own decision on there. I watched a couple of videos of it, and you couldn't really see if it was fast, Jeff. So I was like, I think we did a fair job of showing that it's quick.
Do it now.
Get down. Let me get my brain right first. Why am I struggling mentally to do this, Jeff? Why? I'm struggling. What's the deal? I'm not seeing it. Hold on.
Yeah, Guniac, look, I made the point of saying you take, okay, if the Viper does get slaughtered by the Futura V3, the Futura V3 is smaller, lighter. Like, of course, it should technically be faster. The Viper 90 is like, it's got the V3 by like 6 inches, man. And it's only 10 millimeter difference in the fan diameter.
Right.
Both of them are running 6S. It's just, I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna have fun with it. Jeff's custom. We're going to do a video. You know, I'm still waiting to take that trophy home because I think that it's coming home with me, Bobby.
Yeah, you need to take that. You need to take that.
It's coming home with me, and we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get that video shot. They're wanting to make it like a charity case, so a little fundraiser. So without further ado, here's a video of it flying.
Guys, don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel. Jeff on the camera.
Jeff, watch this strong launch, though, man. I mean, guys, right? It has no problem. It doesn't care about this. It doesn't care about anything in its way. It's powerful. Gets up to speed, no problem.
Wow. Okay, smooth, man.
Right?
Smooth.
Right off the bat.
All right.
So I was over there trimming it out a little bit, and then, you know, we line up for some speed. So here we go.
Okay. All right. I'd say that's probably a strong 100 plus right there.
Yeah, right. That was full throttle right there. I did another pass right there.
Full throttle?
We didn't radar this. The GPS.
That thing is like flying in the air, right?
We GPSed it, so that's that. The speed we're talking about was the GPS speed.
HRV in there too.
So I did another high-speed dive right there.
Back in right here. Full throttle turn right there.
Yeah, I mean,
it's that throttle.
Oh, it's very nimble. It's a good flyer. Don't get it wrong. It's a very good flyer. And the lights are neat. You know, on there we gotta sort the lights out in because one was blinking and one was solid. So
time to bring it in for landing. What you think?
But
right,
you know,
I'm gonna do one more
I was telling Jeff, you guys, we did a good job with it, but I don't think we did a good representation of its like flight characteristics with this review. So we may, if we get good weather this weekend, try to revisit it.
Yeah, Sunday. I don't know about Sunday. I know Saturday down there in Tabor City is supposed to be beautiful. So
look how that thing lands.
Very nice.
I mean, you know,
smooth, man.
Very easy for giving airplane. But yeah, dude, that's it. Man, them guys are lucky, dude. They got to see that, you know. Let's see. So let's see. Jeff said we're gonna have fun with it. Jeff said, come get that trophy. Because I can tell by the video that motor still has yet to unload. Yeah, it didn't seem like it was there yet. So, you know, 10 flights, that's no problem because I think I put 2 on there, and normally I'll take that thing out there, and by the time we're done that day, it'll be broken in for sure. So Jeff, if you can make it out Sunday, I don't know if you'll still be in Tabor City or what. It's up to you.
We plan on being home, plan on leaving about 5, so we'll be home about 9.
You mean 5 a.m. or 5 p.m.?
5 p.m., sir.
Oh, man.
Because we got to fly through all the shenanigans.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good time, so I'm looking forward to it. Them guys always look. Saturday morning, we'll wake up, they'll cook us breakfast. It's awesome.
Guniac said, but for an 80 millimeter, the Futura is a beast. It is. It's probably one of the most beastly 80 millimeters out there on the market at this time. So it is good, but like I said, that Viper out of the box is a 120er all day.
Do you like the sport jet, like the Viper and the Futura, or do you like more of a scale jet?
Honestly, I really like the scale jets, but I'm kind of torn. But I like the scale stuff a little bit better. But I find out that the sport jets fly better, like they just handle better.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, that freaking 80 millimeter F-16 dude is peppy.
Oh, by the way,
that ain't nothing to shake a stick at.
Yeah, that F-16 is neat. And it looks good flying. It almost makes me want to get the 105 one from Aerofoam Models, but I got to chill out because I've been buying a bunch of Aerofoam airplanes, and it's time to slow it down. I've already got that the L-39. That one's done. It's ready. It's out of the box. Got the servos in there. It's all stuck and ready to roll. So,
hey,
it is what
John
it is.
Henry, funny you should say that. I'm sure you already know, but we were down in St. Thomas. I don't know, about 3 weeks ago. Well, I don't know. I guess it's about a month ago, and there was no flying fields nowhere. If you wanted to fly off water, I'm sure you could, but the wind would probably take you away. And St. Croix, there's lots of rum. That's where they make Malibu, or what is it? Is it Malibu? We got some. They make their own rum down there, anyways. But the plant was shut down, so we didn't take the little. You can take like a little air taxi down there. It's pretty neat, but we didn't go.
Oh, you didn't go at all?
No, we didn't go because the distillery was closed according to the interweb. So.
Oh, the interweb.
Yeah.
But I tell you, man.
What is the AF? What is AF Jets?
Aerofoam. Yeah. That's what it. That's what I got right there. The Aerofoam.
Let's see.
But yeah, man, I just noticed Aerofoams make it really good. That's also made by Aero. That's an Aerofoam model as well, AF model. So that MiG 17 will be pretty cool, guys. I'm pretty excited about getting it together and getting it up there and flying. You know, that MiG is known to be a really quick and smooth flyer. So we shall have to see. I'm happy about this one too because it looks better than the Hobby King when that came out. So I don't know if it's the same size or anything, but we'll find out for sure. Hey, look, there's Tom Tabor, Jeff. We were just talking about him. Tom, your ears must have been burning.
Tom, how tall are you?
Inquiry minds want to know.
Yeah, you make that MiG 17 look huge. Right. And I just want to know before I order one.
Right. And Jeff, I told you you should have ordered one when I ordered one, but nope, you didn't want to.
I know. Hey, look,
you wanted to stall it out, man. It's fine.
Things happen, sir. Things
Guniac
happen.
says, yeah, I'm going to have to get that new MiG 17 because the colors are way better. If they have a kit version, I'm going to get that one and put an FMS fan in there and call it a day. Yeah. I don't see a problem with that. I don't see a problem with it at all. And also, Jeff, we're also going to do a speed trial of that what is that? The Aramachi MB 339. So that's going to happen too. So we tried to do that the first time and we ran into some complications. But guess what, Jeff? I got a brand new I updated the ESC to a 160 Castle.
Nice.
So, you know, that airplane pulls like 160 amps. So when me and Jeff are going to rotate off the ground, that thing said,
"Oh, you and Tom are the same size."
Yeah.
I don't know if he's 59 inches or he's 5'9".
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, I definitely don't think it's 59 inches. Let's see here. I have a MiG 17 in the box and the Arctic camo. Oh yeah, I remember the white ones they used to do. Send it, RC. What's going on, man? Good to have you in the mix.
Guniac says, Jeff, all your planes are in the box.
They are all in the box, dude, or they're halfway put together. That's true, Jeff. I was just thinking about that. I was like, Jeff had that. He had that big old L39 out there, man. I was like, I saw them ailerons just laying flat right now. I said, come on, man. I said, you've had them airplanes for a long time. You got to put those things together. We're ready to roll.
Hey, you know, I did bust out the. I flew the AL-37 and the J-65 this weekend.
You did.
And
it
was such a good plane.
It was great.
I love that AL-37, but I don't give that J-65 enough credit, dude.
I told you guys, I told Jeff about the A65. He didn't believe me, and he had to go and test it for himself. Jeff, what are your thoughts on the AL-37 versus the J-65? Go. Go, man.
Yeah. I think the AL-37 is faster.
Oh, do you think the AL-37 is faster?
Yeah, remember the version we hit 120 on it, remember?
Yeah, but that's because we were doing the Motion RC versus the free wing. What the heck am I saying?
The J-65, I don't know, man. I think the J-65 might win it, man.
Especially the J-65 is faster than the AL-37. AL-37.
No, well, we got to do a.
Oh, here we go again.
We got to do a speed trial.
We did a speed trial on it
against the two.
Oh, now that's a good idea. Yeah, that would be fun just to see.
What we need to do, we need to do a PJ-50 and a J-65.
Right.
Like flying in sync. That would be fun.
Jeff's Custom says J64, J65 just flies and looks incredible. It really does. It really does.
Ken, you need to get it back out, dude. That plane's been sitting in storage since what, June, Bobby?
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a long time for sure. It was at least June. Because I was wondering, I was like, man, you need to fly that airplane. Ken Sprouse, he says, I haven't flown my J65 in months. Might have to get her back out. I'm telling you, and the weather is getting really nice. And I think it's going to be all right. I think it's going to be okay. What do you think about that, Jeff? Jeffrey's son?
He needs to get it out.
Yeah.
I got to give credit where credit's due, man.
Do it.
And that's a nice plane. Kitty meow meow.
Hey, look, Tom Tabor says, I love my J65. I just sent it off to have it custom airbrush. And then he goes, the AL37 is faster. There's no way the AL37 is faster than the Lear.
I think it is.
I mean, I don't know. I don't doubt it. You know? Yeah, Jeff, you're right. He said, do the PJ50 versus the J65 together. That would be cool. Yeah, I flew both of them. They feel the same. It's like a couple of miles an hour difference. Gooniac says, the real version of the J65 flies over me daily. Such a sweet looking plane. It does. It really does look like a good plane. And Gooniac said the AL37 is stupid fast. That AL37 is it's smooth. Don't get me wrong, but that Lear, man, is really, the J65 is just so smooth in the air. Me and Jeff are like, wow, that's crazy. RC guy said, yep, super smooth. And he says, Jeff says, I think it's faster to Jeff. Snow River says, I can't see any Tom Tabor comments. Yeah, where's Tom Tabor's comments? Jeff, they got that the T7A coming in December. What do you think about that? Does it excite you?
I think it's a no-go for me, brother.
Why would you say something like that, sir?
Just I don't like the way it looks.
And what don't you like about the way it looks? I'm like pounding them. I'm like, and what don't you like about the looks? Yeah, what don't you like about the looks, Jeff? Does it look like everything else? Kind of like an F-18?
It looks like an F-18 had a baby with a MiG, and it was partially with something else because, like,
you said partially something else. Like, what does that mean?
I don't know, man.
What does that mean? Oh man, Jeff, look at that! I got Butterfingers, man. Love them.
I don't know, dude. I'm not a fan of it.
You're just not a fan. That's different. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to be a fan of it. But what you do have to have, to be a fan of, Jeff, is that new little UMX P51 Voodoo. What you think about that little tiny guy for $150?
I think I'd rather have the UMX Timber X.
I think I'd rather have that. What is that? That other airplane, that Alpha. X-Fly Alpha Jets landed. We got the Frenzy. That looks pretty good. Jeff, what would be the next EDF jet you'd like to see, though? Mr. Jeff. He's like, I don't know. I want something.
Well, we've been screaming for the commercial airliners, and we've got a private airliner.
Right.
We've got a commercial airliner.
Right. And when you say commercial, like, what more can they do other than like the 737? Like what else?
They got the 747, but it's out of my price range at $4,000.
Oh yeah, nobody's gonna get that.
Maybe a Concorde. That would be cool.
A Concorde would be neat, but like, how would that thing take off? Like, would it be a 70 or an 80? I mean, like, what do you guys think?
It'd have to be like a twin 80.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, if you remember the Concorde, the pods, the nacelles were small and like rectangular.
Yeah, that's true. They are. They are. They
so absolutely I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Let's see. Gooniac said Nate flew his. I guess he's talking about the L37 at my air show, and holy crap, it's fast. Jeff had done some really good fast passes with that thing. The funny thing about the AL37 from Motion RC is the tube is literally just straight foam, isn't it, Jeff? It's just a foam tube.
Yeah.
It really is. Gary calls for a 90 millimeter F-35. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
That would be nuts because if you, I mean, that little 64 millimeter
Dude.
from FMS is like wicked fast.
Yeah,
and then
and
you got
even
the 70 millimeter.
the 70
and
is
it's
fast
fast.
too. Yeah.
You know, a 90? Good God.
A 90 F-35 would be crazy. They would have to put like a gyro in that thing just to make it like manageable.
That it would need to be, my personal opinion, need to be a little more efficient on the milliamps, because like I love the way the F-22 looks, but 2 minutes 45 seconds, that's all I'm getting. Like,
yeah, not enough, is
not
it?
a fan of that.
Tom Tabor said a B1 would be awesome for sure.
Okay, I could see the B1.
Yeah, I would definitely hold. I would definitely look out for something cool like that. You know. Jeff said, "I'm really liking the Alpha Jet." Jeff at Jeff's Customs are. Have you flown the Alpha Jet yet, man? What are your thoughts on that? I haven't seen any videos, so I'm not sure.
Hey, you know what I worry about with the say if somebody does, if a B1 comes into fruition, right?
Right.
I'm worried that it's going to be like the B2. The B2 looks amazing, and I'm sure it flies great, but it struggles to get off of grass. And for guys that are fortunate enough to have, you know, a paved runway,
right,
then hey. But
what's up, Spanish cop?
I would hope that that it's not going to be the same.
Guniak said the B1 is coming for what I've heard.
Nice. Mark France, how fast is that 64 F-22?
I'll keep my mouth shut on that B1.
Bobby, the 64 millimeter F-22, I've got one. It's probably 70, 75, maybe.
What miles an hour?
Yeah, that little one.
No, that little one, we clocked that thing doing 100.
The little itty bitty one?
Yeah, like
okay.
the E-Flight one. The twin 60. Yeah, dude, that thing was pushing almost 100 miles an hour. It's crazy.
The free wing one, yeah, the small one.
Yeah. Oh, the free wing?
Yeah, the little small F-22, not the F-35, little small.
Oh, the F-22. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought we were talking about the A-10. Yeah, that's probably about 70 miles an hour for sure.
So, where did it go? Oh, it went too fast. Guniak says that he heard it's going to be 450 millimeter fans. That's kind of cool.
450 millimeter fans and what?
I guess the B1.
Is that a 4-engine airplane? Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, it looks like it.
What's it gonna run on? Like 2 6S's?
No, the B1's got 4 nacelles coming out the back, or 4 exhaust port. Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. That'd be awesome to see. I would love, dude. Nobody's done that before. Nobody's put 4 EDFs in an airplane yet.
Now, so here's the question: if a B1 is produced, are they going to have the functional swept wings like the F-14?
It's going to have to, or it's not a B1. It's going to have to. Like, that's the whole point of buying the airplane, right? It's a supersonic bomber. It's got a sweep back. It just can't be like the F-14 that everybody's still waiting for. So I don't know, man. I think we need to see. Let's see. Tom says, I'm sorry I had to turn you guys down. My phone keeps picking you guys up when I text you. Oh, it's okay, Tom. We're all good over here. That would be interesting, Jeff. I would assume that the wings would have to fly back. Like, what's the whole point if it's not going to be a fully functional scale plane, right? Like, the whole cool factor of the F-14 was the wing sweep back. And, like, I got it, and I flew the F-14, the free wing, and I swept them back, and I was like, oh, man, it's not nearly as cool. The thing flies amazing with the wings out.
But then with the F-14,
right?
With the sweeping of the wings, who is it? Was it Rich Baker and Dustin?
Yeah,
come up with the mod. Like, hopefully that if one comes out, that there will be improvements already made to the plane where you don't have to upgrade it yourself.
Yeah.
chances are it's not. I mean,
and here's my take on that, Jeff. I feel like for what we're paying for these airplanes, we shouldn't have to mod anything. It should come ready to go. Like the B-2 bomber, like it's not grass worthy at all. Like you have to do a bunch of mods for it to get. I spent $71 trying to mod the thing for the grass, and guess what? It didn't even take off. It changed nothing. So
you should let me take that thing down to Tabor City, see if we can get rid of it.
I will. I absolutely will. Yeah, because I love that plane. It looks cool, but it's just not for us. But yeah, Ken Sprouse said, "Amen, Bobby." I mean, that's just my take on it. I'm like, how hard is it for the manufacturers to take the airplane and just test it, take it out on the grass and test it? You gotta your margin, the people who you're able to sell for will broaden if you think about the grass people, because most fields aren't grass, right? Most of them, most of them are grass. I'm sorry, most of them are. Some people can't afford all that stuff.
Well, I wasn't taking anything away from their mod, Jeff. I was just saying, like, we shouldn't have to mod aircraft that we buy and we spend $800 on. Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah, I agree. And dude, I'll tell you this: I learned my lesson. Nothing against Motion RC. They're a great company. They do really good things. But I have learned that if I'm going to spend $800, close to $800 for an airplane, I'm buying an aerofoam. I'm so impressed with the quality of airplane that they have and the quality of the foam. I know it sounds funny saying quality of foam, but I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm very happy with that. I'd rather spend the money, the extra $150 and get something really, really nice. So let's see. I'm looking in there. What's up, Spanish Cop? Spanish Cop says, why don't we just go with the B-52 and put 8 EDFs? You know what? I wouldn't put it past them. Here's the problem, though. When they start putting that many EDFs, well, look at the 747. That's 90 millimeter. You're talking about a $4,000 airplane, like $4,000. I'm sorry, Jeff. We will never have one of those on this channel.
I mean, you look at the HSD 747. Yeah. That's $4,000, man.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Jeff said,
"Rich got 490s on it."
Jeff said, Rich and Dustin's mods are great and help considerably. Yeah, and they are great, and they do. And I'm thankful that they have, those mods out there. But again, you shouldn't have to mod that airplane. Like, it should come from the factory ready to go, for what you're planning. They know that people are flying that thing off the grass. They're very aware that it has these issues. Your car dealers, when there's an issue with the vehicle, guess what they do? They change it. They update as it goes. And I know some of these manufacturers do it. Hobby King is great for doing that. When we have an issue with an airplane and they're notified, and Jeff's Customs, he knows exactly what I'm saying. They fix it. But to keep mass producing something and not fixing or not acknowledging that there's a legitimate issue, you're doing a disservice for yourself and for your customers. So, like I said, I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just calling a spade a spade. That's it. Let's see. Spanish Cop says, sorry, I was late. Bobby, what you got behind me? That is the Aerofoam 90 millimeter MiG-17 carried by Banana Hobby. And I'm going to tell you, dudes, I'm tired of talking about Banana Hobby, but they're doing big things and they're doing a good job. And I will say this. You hear people always talking about the owner, Carrie. It's a fact. She's just good. She cares. She's hands-on. And I mean, like, she told me she was going to mail this thing out, and it was mailed out. I forgot to ask her about it. And she was like, yep, it's been mailed out. It'll be at your house tomorrow. But she's good like that, guys. Like, the Banana Hobby that you thought, that you remember from back in the day with Pete and all that stuff is completely different. That era is over. So I'm telling you, nothing but good quality of business coming out of there. So like I said, I'm tired of talking about them. I wish they were a bad company because we'd have more to talk about, Jeff, but they have turned into a really nice company and she's doing a really good job. And she literally cares about the customer. So, and it's very personable. She's a very personable person. So with that said, I'm just going to leave it right there. We're going to let the airplanes do the talking. We're not going to tell you what it is. And you just watch for yourself. I mean, that's a nice airplane. and their prices are still like competitive. It's crazy. So I feel like that's a plug, but it's not. That's just the facts. It's just the honest truth. Don't believe me? Ask Jeff. Jess will tell you. Lionel Randall said carry is awesome. Like, it's no problem. Jeff says they do. They call it aerofoam and they cost more money. So let's see. Who's AG? Oh, AG. AF. Yep. He said it's in my Clark, but I haven't clicked it anyway. Goonie asked the question, Jeff. I'll let you take that one, buddy.
Have you guys gotten? Oh no, I like the Griffin when it first come out, but after watching it fly in person, I'm not a fan of it. I just don't like the way it looks.
Yeah, those airplanes don't really do too much for me. Like, I think after what it was the Rafale, after flying that, and it just dang sucking the life out of a lipo so quick. High alpha is cool, but it's only cool for a little bit. And then it's in an EDF jet. You're only going to fly for like 3 minutes, 30 seconds. So we watched a video of a dude flying that, talking about what was that thing? He was over there. He did a really good review of the airplane, and he was just high alpha in it. But I don't know. To each his own, right?
Does the 70 millimeter? I have it. I'm looking. I'm sorry. Does the 70 millimeter have actual working canards?
No, I didn't see it. I know the one from Freewing does, but I didn't see.
It looks like
that.
it does. Yeah, it looks like it does.
I don't, but I don't know. You got a picture of it up? Throw that thing up there.
Like it does.
Throw that thing up there. Ooh, let's see. Spanish Cop. He says, I'm not happy with Motion RC. I got their F-16 64 millimeter and reverse thrust. And
yeah, they move.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely do. Okay, cool. Let's see here.
Got the F-16 64 millimeter reverse thrust and didn't realize that they use the same servo both elevator and ailerons. So you had to add 2 servos for the elevators. Huh? You there?
Yeah, I'm right here. Say that one more time.
Okay. He said, I was not happy with Motion RC. I got their F-16 64 millimeter with reverse thrust and didn't realize that they used a same servo both elevators and ailerons. So he had to add 2 servos for the elevators.
Interesting. Oh, I see. So they used the same servo for both elevators and ailerons. How the heck could they do that? That must be one heck of a servo, right? Huh, that's very interesting. I don't that's different.
It's like a Elevon type deal.
Seth said, Banana Hobby sent me the wrong canopy for my Sky Surfer.
Hey, we didn't say they were perfect, guys.
Yeah.
Everybody has their hiccups.
Yeah, but she's dang near. She's definitely trying. Jeff's right. Carrie is awesome. She's cool. Very, very nice to talk to. Banana Hobby doing good business. They are, man. I mean, in this day and age, if you're trying to make a profit, and here's the thing, us airplane guys are very finicky. We are very strange people because we want what we want. We're very particular. If you don't have what we want, guess what? We're going to go elsewhere and go get what we want. In this day and age of where we can pull up the computer and order stuff ourselves, like, you definitely have to know precisely like what you're doing. It's tough, man. We're finicky people. I'll go ahead and tell you. I'm funny. Like, I go to a hobby shop and I'm like, I'm looking for an 18.6 prop. They got an 18.7. Or I'll go in there the next day and I'm like, cool, they got an 18.6. I'm looking for a 19.8 prop. Something just crazy. I made that number up. But it's something like that we look for specifically. Your hobby shop's not going to carry that. And then you get all huffy puffy. You're like, oh, they don't have what I have. So you go online and buy it. It's just hard, man.
It's like I need a Savox SV1270 titanium geared servo for my right aileron on my Skywing, and nobody here has them locally, and that is so frustrating.
Yeah. So, like, guys, if y'all have one, why don't you help your boy out? You know?
Well, I mean, I can order one just like everybody else, and I know that sounds really bad, and I love to support local hobby shops, but if I can get it, and I don't have to, my work schedule, Bobby, it's hard for me to make it to the hobby shop.
It is. It is. I will say, you're a hardworking man, and it's been pretty difficult, for you to get to do what you need to do, man. And just having time just for you to put your airplanes together it seems pretty hard. Oftentimes I feel pretty bad because it's like, we're at the field and I'm like, Jeff, let's record this, let's record this, let's record this. And then there's like, the good news is we did so much recording this weekend. It's like, we're good. Like, we don't have to worry about it for at least 4 weeks. So, but you're a good man there, Jeff, and a good man's hard to find.
I appreciate it. I think I'm just going to order the servo and be done with it.
I say you do it. Do it. Let's see. But guys, let's see. Ooh, Lee Davidson Hanger says, I got my voodoo today. Sweet little UMX. Lee Davidson Hanger, do me a favor, man. Put a video of that bad boy up there. I want to see it. I want to see it flying. I want to see that thing flying. And he says it's an Elevon setup on that F-16. Okay. Let's see. Snow says there used to be 3 different Super Surfers. Yeah, you know what? I had the Super Surfer. I had the giant one. It was massive. It was huge, and I had an FPV camera on that thing. And I used to FPV fly that thing around. I used to love that. I need to get back to FPV. That was fun. And this day of DJI and all that stuff spoiled me. Jeff messenger me after the show. He says I might be able to get you hooked up. There you go. See, Ken Sprouse is helping you out right there. Ken Sprouse is an honorable dude.
I wouldn't go that far.
He is, man. He is. He gave 0 you-know-whats about his airplanes. He had them things baking in the sun. Oh, man. He said, that old suffer. It does fly good, man. Look, we definitely neglect a lot of these cool old airplanes that used to fly. Med Scott says, I finally got reverse thrust on my Hanger 9 OV10. Well, there you go. Just don't hit that thing while it's in flight, right? That would not be good.
Speaking of hitting while in flight, me and Roy collided in midair Sunday.
And they really did.
We both landed, but I knocked his canopy off his F-16 70mm.
Yeah, she's gone, boys and girls.
That was awesome.
How y'all did that is beyond me. But it was very cool. Let's see.
Matt Scott says he's finally got reverse thrust on his Hanger 9 OV10. That's crazy. That's a big plane.
It is a big plane. And it's
electric.
all electric?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a light.
All right, look, kid, you're going to mess my stuff up, and me and you're going to have problems.
What, you got that little kid? You got that little kitten over there?
Yeah, she's over here, like, pulling at my, there's a Velcro strap that wraps up from my cord from my laptop.
Yeah.
And she's over here swatting at it.
Man. I mean, you gotta love a little cat like that. I just hate cats because that sound bad. I said, you gotta love a little cat like that. And in the same breath, I said, I just hate cats. That's not, I mean, I just don't like the kitty litter, man. I'm not down with that. That is not, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. And they're too sneaky.
I mean, she's cute, dude. Look at her.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying she's not cute. I'm just saying they're too sneaky, man. They're quiet. They're stealthy, man. You'll be trying to lay on the couch and you'll have your feet up watching TV and the cat will just run up there and like slap your feet for no reason. You know? Look at that little kitten. That little thing loves you. That's ridiculous. Look at that. That's cute as can be. See, guys, airplane dudes like cats too.
Look, I might be a little soft. It's all good.
You ain't soft. I was country as could be. You ain't soft. You ain't. Let's see.
Look, she's going after my cord.
Oh, yeah. She's having fun. Oh, man. She's trying to bite it. She's got it in her mouth. It's all fun and games until she pierced that thing.
Stop.
Let's see here. Spanish Cop says, Bobby, check this video. This guy flies a Freewing F-18 with upgraded 12S. Would you love to see what speed you got? Oh, he'd love to see what speeds we got with it. Hey, Jeff, can you copy and paste that thing? Oh, I'm in the other. Hey, I can copy and paste it. I got it right here.
So, Zach Marshall?
Let's take a gander at it, guys, and see. I'm going to paste that right there. Jeff, didn't we put the... that was the F-15. No, the F-14. No, F-15 that we put on... I put that on 8S.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Why can't I paste it? Not sure. My computer won't take me. That's strange. Did you put a spam link in there?
Look, Josh Bunn. I don't know if you've been keeping up with Josh Bunn and Zach, but they've got this Warbird Smackdown going on, and I'm ready to see, one of them get whipped.
Oh, what do they got going on?
Go ahead, Josh or Zach. Tell us the wager.
Yeah, what's the wager?
I think Zach's got his P-51, and I don't know what Josh has got. Spitfire, maybe? Or maybe it's backwards. Maybe Josh has got the P-51 and Zach's got the Spitfire.
I can't pull that video up. Zach's normally the Mustang man.
Yeah, so I think Zach's the Mustang and Josh is the Spitfire.
Yeah, Zach knows his way about a Mustang. He knows how to make a Mustang fast. No denying that for sure. That is the only guy I know that'll put he's like overpowered Mustangs, like put like 50s and 61s on them. And I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing. He's like, it'll be all right. But he definitely knows how to. I can't, for some reason, dude, I can't see that link. Let me go into my other one and see. Man, we're just having a nice, relaxed show for once, Jeff. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice to do that. Oh, okay, I'm watching it right here.
Josh has got the Zero that's looking some action. The slow.
Oh, now the Zeros are nice flyers, man. They fly good.
Zach says, you hear that, Josh? Jeff wants to see you whipped.
Dang.
Josh has already been whipped at ribeyes.
Hey, I finally got the lowdown on that whole thing. I finally got the lowdown, you guys. All right, let's take a look at this 12S. Is that what it's modified to?
I don't know what you're talking about, brother.
Spanish Cop dropped the link in there about this airplane.
Yankin Bank RC wants to know, do you think there's a lack of diversity in the pilots from E-Flight and Freewing?
What do you mean, like lack of diversity?
Are you meaning like race?
Yeah, like black, white, Hispanic,
or like
Asian. I mean, I'm pretty different. And I'll be honest with you, man. I don't really care about diversity so much. This sounds bad, but it's just honest. I mean, if you're talking about like race and stuff like that, I'm just out there to fly airplanes, man. No politics, no nothing like that. But I've seen quite a few people of color fly airplanes. And I've seen, we've had all kinds of people at our field, Jeff, We've had people from all walks of life at our field. So
I think he means the actual figurine that's in the planes.
Oh.
The pilots that are in the planes.
Oh yeah. I've only seen a handful of diversity ones. My thing is like, hey, if you want to paint them a different color, then that's what you're gonna have to do. But you might be right. Let's see.
I don't think it's intentional.
Most of these pilots,
they all look Asian to me. If you really want to get technical,
they all come from Asia. So they have like a generic look of what they think a Caucasian person looks like, a white guy looks like, and it's a random white dude in there, is what I've noticed. And the ones that are of color, it's funny because it's like a Caucasian male that is painted brown, and I'm like, That's not different, but okay, so yeah, I don't know, man. That's a good question, Yankin Bank. I would say probably so. But most people they stick all kinds of stuff in there, But I don't know. Jeff knows I'm different, man. I just don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff. I don't know.
Larry Lewis or Larry like flew his Focke-Wulf through a pecan tree. Dang.
Let's see. Ken Sprouse says, "Hey, I tried to find a Tuskegee Airman that looked like me, and I couldn't." Exactly, Ken. Good luck doing that. That's funny. That is funny.
You want to watch this video?
Probably? Yeah, I got that video up. So, okay, so it's a 12S FA-18, guys. Let's take a look at it. I already got it queued up. And, Jeff.
Look, that guy's big. That's like your bigger brother, Bobby.
I know, right? He's not. He's definitely not my bigger brother, for sure. Definitely not. Let's see here. Let me look. You want me to size this guy up, man? Is that what you want, Jeff? You want me to size this dude up? I'll do it. Let me see. Oh, you already got it queued up? Cue it up.
No, I don't have it queued up. I'm watching something else on YouTube. Okay. I'm trying to look for it.
Yep. I got it right here. Boom. All right, boys and girls. Let's take a look. Jeff said that guy's like my. Let's take a look at the guy. Let's see. That's definitely not him.
We'll go ahead and get a little shakedown flight here. I got about 3 flights out.
He's talking about this dude.
The way I approached it,
yeah,
I'm very happy with how it came together. Especially the power.
I'm like 2 shades darker than this guy.
I'm talking about size-wise, homie.
You're oh yeah.
1,000 milliamps.
So I think I'm a little bigger.
A little center burner here too. Shout out to John Kalin.
It doesn't matter.
Flying 40% throttle a lot of times, so I think at that.
Somebody said something, Jeff. They're like, dude, do all your shirts fit tight? I'm like,
it's very gentle.
No, man. I said, you can look at the tag. They're all extra larges too. They just fit like that.
She wakes up
wearing them mediums.
I know, man. I don't wear mediums. I swear to God, I don't. I'm not that guy at the gym. I can't stand those dudes. We got guys at the gym. They wear like extra smalls, and I'm like, why are you doing that? I don't understand. So let's check this guy out fly this thing, guys. The video's a little shaky, but it's a video.
I mean, super scale.
John Perry, the T45 is freaking awesome.
Oh, man.
Bobby.
Yeah.
John Perry asked if you like the T45.
I love that T45. It's amazing. It's a great flyer. And we're going to talk about the T45 after this video. We're going to talk about it in depth. I'm glad you brought that up.
It's just so much lighter in the turn. I mean, it doesn't take any throttle at all to keep moving.
So it sounds good, right? All right, let's take a look at it. It's on 12S. So.
Oh,
He looks like he's got a fiery booty up in that thing too. Big shout out to Guniak over there.
That's what it's all
what do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, it sure enough went by that camera fast.
I will say he's no Jeff on that camera. He's no Jeff on that camera.
I don't know. He followed it.
Yeah, but he's not. You got to zoom in.
Looks like he's probably using his phone.
Yeah, we did that for years, guys, and it got us where we're at now. It got us where we're at now. That sounds amazing. That thing is cooking.
Makes you wonder how that thing even stays together.
I know. It's foam, guys. Does that not blow your mind? We're flying foam airplanes at 100+ miles an hour, reaching speeds close to 200. Like, I mean, does that not blow your mind? At some point, that foam's going to disintegrate. Let's see if you can land it pretty good. That's a really nice runway, too.
Upgraded the landing light.
Let's see. I love how these F-18s land. You see the gear dangling down like that? Look at that. She came in hot.
I feel like she had to come in kind of hot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super happy with it, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You did a good job with that, man.
And like I said, I'm more blown away with the power into the curve and the flight time.
So he loves the flight time and the power and the curve. I can imagine.
4 minutes if I want.
I can see that. That's pretty cool.
Maybe even more than that.
But, I'm gonna give him a thumbs up because that's a pretty
still, man,
cool
330
thing.
is pretty good.
And I'm gonna
She's a sweetheart, man. So,
boom.
Yeah,
tell that man good flight. You know. There you go.
The tail section, especially on the torso.
So, there you have it, Jeff. And I try to make sure I drop comments when I talk to people. I always try to make sure that I drop them in there and try to be very nice. So let's talk about it. John Perry, he says, "Do you guys like the Freewing T45 Goshawk?"
Yeah.
Yes, we do. That Goshawk is awesome, and it is a very good flying airplane. It's very smooth. It's very nice. Jeff, I could keep talking about the thing. It lands good. The air brakes on it are amazing. Like, what do you think, Jeff? What do you think about that plane? I'm just pretty happy about it.
The new one we just made in Sunday, right?
Yeah.
No, that was awesome.
And it took off perfectly. It was no problem.
Yankin Bank wants to know, did you guys, or for Truth Still Matters, ask, what is the best EDF on lush grass?
What do you think about that, Jeff?
Yankin Bank said the Flex Jet. I've never flown a Flex Jet, so I don't know about that.
Man, I heard them Flex Jets are crazy. Those Flex Jets are like 3Ds. I would say that would definitely be something that you would like, Jeff. I'm surprised you don't have a Flex Jet because you can do all kinds of. It's like a 3D jet, man.
Good.
Seth said the F-18 is very pitch sensitive. Yeah, me and Jeff noticed that right off the bat. We had the hardest time finding the CG and locking it in.
We did, man. But once we found it, it was great.
Yeah. And that's another airplane, Jeff, that I do not own. That Freewing makes, I think they make a 90 millimeter, and I don't have one. Let's see. I don't have one. That might be the last Freewing that I don't have. And to be honest with you, the F-18, after watching you fly yours, the E-Flight, man, I don't know if I want one or not, right? Just the way it was such a pain. It kind of turned me off.
Well, I've watched Henry at the field almost put his in. I watched Che put his in.
Yeah. Yankum Bake said, "Did you guys watch Tell Heavy Productions video on RV7? They poke fun on a bunch of YouTube RC pilots." I haven't seen it. But I'm sure Jeff's going to take a look at it. They're poking fun at us crashing and stuff like that, Jeff.
Oh, it's all good.
It's all good. We don't care because, we crash. We'll crash your favorite airplane and we'll throw the video up there. We don't care. I'll tell you what we won't do. Me and Jeff won't neglect airplanes and leave them in their box for too long. We'll do it for a little bit, but we won't leave it in there. Let's see. Did you answer that question? What is the best EDF for lush grass?
I don't know that answer. I just said the guy said
that's
shit.
EDFs don't like lush grass, to be honest with you. Like, I would have to say you're gonna have something with the nacelles up high. So I'm kind of with Jeff on that one. And if the A10 would be great because the ducted fan units are up high. So yeah, but most EDFs they need a smooth surface. Think about it. Most jets that you say take off, I'm talking about full scale, you don't see them taking off on grass a lot. That's for a reason. They need all the speed they can get to get up off the ground and get flying. Let's see. Spanish Cop says, "How's the Goshawk compared to the Viper?" So let's talk about.
How's it compared to what? The Viper?
Well, isn't that something? I hit the wrong button. Jeez Louise.
It's all good. Man, they fly very similar. But I'm still a fan of the Viper, man.
Yeah. I will say they fly similar, but the Goshawk is like a trainer EDF jet. I will say it's more nimble than the Viper 90 on the roll axis, but that's tough, man, because the Viper 90 is a more stable platform, What kind of junk is that? Well, we're gonna block that guy. See, this is where you moderators come in and we block the heck out of that person. See that? See how quick that was? That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, you been on Tinder again?
Hey, man. No, I don't have any this time.
Oh man, but yeah. So they're just two different airplanes. Just two different airplanes. So it's one of those things where you definitely they're just different. It's hard to compare. That would be like comparing a pineapple to an apple. The only difference is, the only thing they got, similar is the word apple in it. But they're both delicious, and you can both make amazing pies out of both of them. Jeff, have you ever had a pineapple pie before? I have. It's delicious. Yeah, we did. We smoked his bags, Seth. That dude didn't have a chance. Yeah, so but yeah, the Goshawk is sweet. Let's talk about that too. So the Goshawk, here's the thing with the Goshawk. Everybody was saying it's underpowered. They went 8S and everything like that on there. I flew the 6S. It's perfectly fine. That's 100+ mile an hour airplane all day long. It's adequate without the slats. It flies very light. It's a good flying airplane. There's no problem landing it. Jeff, you flew the thing. Jeff flew the thing so low. He landed it
sucked to the ground.
It sucked to the ground. It's a wonderful flying airplane. So guys, don't it flies amazing. It flies great. So I don't know what the V1 flew like. I just can tell you the V2 is an amazing airplane on the 6S platform that it's at. It's got more than enough power. It's adequate. It's fast. It zips around. It lands good. It's light on landing. Wonderful plane. And it looks cool. I mean, it looks cool. I mean, we've been pretty happy with it. So, man, Jeff, we're pushing out a 1 hour window. Let's see
bedtime,
here.
Homie. It's bedtime.
Stinger 90 is sweet. Stinger 90 is my first love and will always be my first love. But
that Stinger 64 is a little beast too, though, to be what it is.
It is, man. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. So, guys, got a question? Ask a question. Me and Jeff are going to answer your questions real quick right now before we punch out. We certainly appreciate you guys being in here. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Just click that little thumbs up. If you don't want to, then click the thumbs down twice. It's cool. Everybody's doing it. And, this was pretty fun. What you think, Jeff? Let's see. Any more questions? Love the scale slats too. Yeah, the scale slats were nice, man. Love the, let's see, love the V1 flies best on 8S. Yeah, man, I just heard that thing was heavy. But I will tell you, the slats looked so cool as a feature, And when they told me they took them out, I was kind of bummed out about it.
Oh, and the V1 Goshawk?
Yeah, the V1. Yep. So
it's the one Jeff's got.
But yeah, let's see. Yankin Bank says, "What are your keeper jets, Jeff? What are your keeper jets?"
Viper 90, 80 millimeter Bayhawk, 80 millimeter S16,
AL 37 free wing,
AL 37, and the banana hop, the X-Fly PJ, but the P6, the J65. Damn it.
Yeah. Yep. I would say mine are the AL 39, the A10, the 80 millimeter A10, the F22 90 millimeter. Man, all the 90s I want to keep with. I messed up and sold golly, the Venom, the de Havilland Venom. And that was one I should have I should have kept that. But it's fine. They make them. The F4 is a good one. That's a keeper too on 8S. I like that. I want to get really good and comfortable flying that thing. Let's see. She's a pig, like the F4. F4 is a big girl, man. You got to know how to fly that thing for sure. But guys, we certainly appreciate you coming to the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to have some videos coming out tomorrow, so don't forget to, check in with us. And, Jeff, I think we're pretty good, man. What you think?
Yeah, I'm good, dude. I'm about to pass out.
We're tired, guys. We're going to punch on out. We certainly appreciate having you. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel. And we will see you guys soon. There you have it. Boom.
See you guys.
Yeah.